Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Welcome to my channel, Fred MacGuffin Reviews. Today's movie, Die Hard, 1988, Bruce Willis, directed by John McTiernan. Yeah, you're in for a treat. This is a classic. If you haven't seen this, this is it's brilliant. If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. I can't believe you haven't watched it. This set the bar for action movies, especially one-man army, man on a mission, man trying to stop the bad guys, one man in the wrong place at the wrong time. So yeah, this is the original, and yeah, I'm just going to talk about this and give it a bit of background to it. Okay, so this is the story. Bruce Willis is John McClane, a New York cop who flies to LA on Christmas Eve to visit his wife at a party. In her company's lavish high-rise, plans change once a group of terrorists, led by Hans Gruber, played by Alan Rickman, seize the building and take everyone hostage. McClane slips away and becomes the only chance anyone has in this heart-stopping action thriller. Yeah, that says it all. Starring Bruce Willis. You know Bruce Willis. Went on to do more sequels to Die Hard. This was so popular. And, hold on, forgot to do something. This movie is a 5. It's a 5 out of 5, without a doubt. And this goes on. Yes, the golden hat. When I'm wearing this, you know you're watching something good. So yeah, Bruce Willis, action roles. He started off in Moonlighting, big TV hit for him. Went on to do this. This was his first movie, and yeah, the popularity of this made him a star. Really, it launched his career, and it was a big chance they took with Brucey as an action hero, and it worked out because he's not playing your Arnold Schwarzenegger type action hero. He's playing an every sort of everyday man. He's a cop. He hasn't got any special sort of strength. He's just using his head. He's brave, and yeah, he's just an everyday hero. Yeah, no airs or graces. He just wants to save the day, and he doesn't want to just sit around and let other people solve the situation. He wants to do something about it. So yeah, so Bruce Willis, other movies, Die Hard movies, Fifth Element, sci-fi movie, 12 Monkeys, Pulp Fiction, brilliant career. But this launched his career. And John McTiernan directed this, and you may have heard of John McTiernan. Predator, Hunt for Red October, what else? The Thomas Crown Affair, Medicine Man. So he went with Predator, then this, then The Hunt for Red October, a very good sort of trilogy of movies. Had some duds along the way. Rollerball didn't work out for him. He directed one with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I can't remember it, but it was an action movie. Arnold played Jack Slater, and if it comes to me, I'll let you know. So yeah, John McTiernan, great director, had some big hits, and this was one of his. I don't know it's a masterpiece. Really well directed by him, and it's so lean. The script is so tight. It's based on a book by Roderick Thorpe, Nothing Lasts Forever, and yeah, so that was the template for this movie, and yeah, I don't think you could get a better script. It just flows so well. There's no fat on the on this meat. It's just top class. And yeah, a great Christmas movie, as you can see by my gear, my Rudolph jumper. And yeah, I mean, it can be watched any time of year, but I think watching it at Christmas time, um, uh, definitely a lot better. So yeah, now another person involved in this is Jan de Bont. He's director of photography, and he went on to direct Speed and other movies, Speed Two. Um, so yeah, he's one of the people that makes it look so good, just visually. Um, what else did he direct? Uh, the Haunting, not great. Uh, Twister, directed Twister. So yeah, he went on to have his own directing career after this, and Speed launched that for him, which was great as well. Uh, Written by Jeb Stewart and Steve E. D'Souza. Now, Steve E. D'Souza, he wrote 48 Hours and another 48 Hours, Commando, Running Man, Die Hard 2, Hudson Hawk, Beverly Hills Cop 3. Now, these are a few duds. Uh, Hudson Hawk, Hudson Hawk isn't that bad. Ah, come on, we have to admit. Um, Beverly Hills Cop 3, Street Fighter. I need to watch that again. I haven't seen that in a long time. Judge Dredd. This is the Stallone Judge Dredd and Knockoff. And he's done a lot of other things as well. A lot of TV work, a lot of TV writing. But a really long career and an amazing career, actually. And you had two top class producers on this as well. You had Joel Silver and Lawrence Gordon. Now, Joel Silver, you will know from Lethal Weapon movies, Matrix movies, Roadhouse, Predator, 48 Hours, The Warriors, Brewster's Millions, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Sherlock Holmes, and the sequel to that, which starred Robert Downey Jr. And Lawrence Gordon, another amazing sort of producing career. He produced Dillinger, The Driver, Rolling Thunder, Warriors, 48 Hours, Streets of Fire, The Rocketeer, Waterworld, Hellboy 1 and 2, the Watchmen movie and the series, Predator 2, Event Horizon, Lockup. So yeah, as you're hearing here, brilliant writers or writers just did a great job changing the book, just bringing the book to screen. You have a rising star in Bruce Willis, great director, top class director John McTiernan, um, great producers. Everything just came together with this movie and made it something that's that just rise above you know a lot of action movies, and it just, as I said, it just set the bar. I mean, after this, you had a lot of movies trying to imitate this. Van Damme did it with what was it called? I I can't think of it. He was in a hockey. He was in a hockey place, and you had Under Siege with Steven Seagal. You had a lot of copycats, a lot of um, you know people trying to replicate the magic of this and the idea of this. And yeah, not an easy thing to do. I mean, this is lightning in a bottle. This movie is so good. It's I don't know how many times I've watched it. It's got everything going for it. Yeah, and it's like a fine wine. Older it gets, the better it gets, and it's aging well. Actually, it's aging pretty well. And yeah, great Christmas movie. I mean, if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, people at the top of their game in this, without a doubt. And yeah, what can I say? 5 out of 5. Love this. I grew up with this movie, and yeah, sequels. John McTiernan came back to direct Die Hard with a Vengeance. Yeah, did a great job on that. So yeah, Die Hard 2, not too bad. I mean, there was a good run for a while there of good Die Hard movies. Fourth one, and the fifth one. But yeah, you can't go wrong with this. I mean, it's an 18s. It's a pretty tough watch. It's not for kids. Um, but yeah, 1988 Die Hard. Go and watch it. You're gonna enjoy it. And yippee yippee mother. Fred MacGuffin has reviewed Die Hard.